Alright, everyone, welcome back to Unprofitable Diaries. My name is Matthias. I am an unprofitable trader and I want to just show my journey from unprofitable to profitable. And once I'm profitable, I'd love to teach you guys, and that's why I built this social media thing already now before I'm profitable. And then we'll see later if I become profitable, which I am very confident that I will, because I'll never ever give up on this skill because I absolutely love to do it, and I see a very big I see I don't know, I just see this as a very good skill set to have, very helpful in your life if you've got this trading skill set. So that's why I have given myself the challenge to master it. Now candlesticks is what we're going to talk about today. A candlestick. Now I want to make sure you guys, I don't know what settings you guys use on TradingView, so I'm just going to show mine real quick. Up here in the left corner you can see where it says candles right now. For me, you have different, you have different buttons here where you can choose from them, and if you choose one of them, it will then show a different type of chart. So if I click on the lines, it will show me lines on the chart. But you just want to make sure you're on candles. You're not on any of these as a step lines or these weird ones. I've never ever used them. I don't know how they work. Make sure you're choosing the candles, because then you know it's showing candlesticks. Now, what is a candlestick? Each and every one of these sticks is one candlestick. Depending on what time frame you're on, if you're on the 1 hour time frame, then each and every one of these candlesticks represents 1 hour worth of price action. That's literally it. This is very simple. You've got one candlestick, you've got two candlesticks, you've got three. Each and every one of these is one candlestick. And when price goes up, when now the S&P 500 cash index goes up, it will print a upgoing candlestick. That's simply how it works. I'm gonna just paste a picture right here. Let's see if I can find a picture that we can use as a reference that helped me. Let's see, I can copy this. Yeah, there we go. Let me just hide it real quick, and I'm gonna show it later. I'll just take it over here. First of all, I'm just gonna show you guys what was it? Yes, I'm just gonna change my colors real quick, because I know most of you probably have got the standard colors, which means you've got green and red. It's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna have to change these real quick. This are the green and red ones. I can change my background too if that's just okay. Now we're back to normal. Kind of. Now, each and every one of these candles, I think the white is better actually. Matter of fact, I'll just stick with the white one. This is how your candlesticks are gonna look when you create a new account on TradingView. I believe they're gonna be green and red. Now you just want to make sure that you've got these. This is the only important thing. Make sure it's on candles, and make sure you've got colors that fits you. Now, if you go into settings, you can see here on symbol, the ones on the left are the upgoing candles, which means if price opens a new candlestick here and then goes up here and then closes here, that means it was an upgoing candle, which is a green one, as you can see. Each and every one of the green candles has been going up. You see here we open and we go up and we close, which means it was an upgoing candle and it's green. And each and every one of them which opened high and then closed lower is a red candle. Now I'm just gonna give you a reference right here, that the blue is the green, black is the red. So I can change back to mine, because that's, and then I can see the right way myself, because otherwise I'm gonna get confused. Back to normal. There we go. Now each and every one of these black ones can potentially be red on your device if you haven't changed the settings, and each and every one of the blue ones can possibly be red if you haven't changed the settings on your device. Now this picture that I pasted before is probably going to be like what you want to study, because this is basically everything you want to know about candles and candlesticks. Oh. The fuck just happened? What the fuck did I just do, man? I just fucked it up like crazy. There we go. Thank you very much. Now, this picture. Let's look at this picture. This is where you need to make, because these are red and green candles. You need to start. All you need to do is study this image. I can put this image link in the description if you want to. This image is everything you need to know about candlesticks. It's basically it. You have got a green candle. All the green candles, in my case, all the blue candles over here are called bullish candles. As you can see, bullish candle is a increase in price, all right, and a decrease in price will show a bearish candle, which is a black candle. So every candle that has been going, that every up candle is a bullish candle, which it will be green on your device, depending on your color. All the upgoing candles are called bullish candlesticks, and all the downgoing candles are called bearish candlesticks. That is my understanding of it. So every bullish candlestick opens, for example here. If we open here, this is a bullish candlestick, which means we open at the bottom and we close at the top. All right, so this candle right here, we can see it's a blue one, which means we opened down here, we moved up, and we closed here because it's a blue candle. As you can see, it is a bullish candlestick. It opens low and it closes higher. That is a bullish candlestick. And a bearish candlestick is a candle that opened high and closed lower, which means it will become black, which is a bearish candlestick because it's a decrease in the price. That's basically it for the body. So you've got a body and you've got a wick on candles. You've got a body and you've got a wick. Now, what is the body? The body is the colored part. The body is the fat colored part of both of them. And the wick is the lines above and below the candlesticks, each and every one of the candlesticks. As you can see, this candle right here is a bullish candlestick because it opened low and closed higher. We can see it because it is a blue candle. And what we've got below and a bit above is what's called the wick. Now the wick is the highest and lowest point price have been without closing. That is literally it. It is very simple, guys. The wick is where price have moved without closing. So we know that this candlestick took an hour to print and to close fully before the next one starts, which means we know it opened here and it closed here. So on minute 1 it opened here, and then it has been moving between here and here. We can see, because this is the highest point the candlestick became moved to, and this is the lowest point the candlestick moved to. That is basically it. We opened here and we closed here, but we have also been down here. So we started open here, then maybe we went all the way down here in maybe minutes 15 out of 60. Then we came back up, and if we go down here and then come back up, it leaves like kind of a tail after us, which is a wick. So we know that price has been down here and then it came up again. And when we come up here, we know that price went up here all the way up to this line, and then it came back and it closed there. That is basically it for the wick. So the body is the fat part and the wick is the little tail above and below every candlestick. And not all candlesticks got this tail. As you can see, it didn't have a tail down here, which means we have only opened here or closed here. So we didn't came any further down. So we opened up here, we came up, as we can see there's a wick up here, and then we came down again, and we came all the way down here and closed. That is basically it for the candlesticks. The candlesticks are what builds the market, how you can read the market. You're gonna have to know what a candlestick is if you want to be able to read the market. You've got a body and you've got a wick. The body is the fat part, the wick is the tail, and the wick is where price have been without closing. That is basically it. There's nothing else to candlesticks. I know there's probably guys out there, if you want to learn in depth what a candlestick is. I'm just telling you from my perspective. I'm not the best at teaching people yet. I know I'll get better at it, but I'm not the best yet. but TGR and other traders out there has got videos on it. So make sure to check that out if you guys wanna learn what a candlestick is in depth. I don't think I'm good enough to like teach you guys, or I am not good enough to teach you guys. But yeah, that was my understanding of what a candlestick is. You have to just realize that you have to keep in mind that all the candles in your upgoing color will be bullish candles, and your downgoing color will be bearish candles. So I know that all the black candles on my screen are bearish candles, they went down, and all the blue candles are bullish candles because they went up. That's it. Now that was everything for this quick candlestick video. Make sure to subscribe, and just stay tuned, because I'll just throw out all these videos and all my knowledge, just throw it out there so I can get some videos up and running and show you guys how far I've come as a 16-year day trader. Today's trade was a sell position that we've got right here, and I actually missed the entry. So I should have entered right here, and it just went way too fast. Like I couldn't get my phone up and sell, and it just absolutely dumped. So it was a very good entry. It would have been a good entry, but it was a very good setup. Missed the trade on this Friday, but it is what it is. I think I missed out on $800 on my funded account eval, which is not my money. It is an eval, but I'll get into that later, because that is an absolute cheat code. Funded accounts. You may not know what it is, but funded accounts is an absolute cheat code to trading. It's absolutely insane. But enough yapping. I'm done with this video now. And the next video is going to be highs and lows in the market. Just what it is, a brief overview. These highs and lows are kind of like, that's basically a market structure. It's how the market works, how the market moves. It's also a very somewhat simple video. I'm gonna try and explain how I understand it as good as I can, and you guys stay tuned. That was everything for this video. Tomorrow is gonna be highs and lows. Peace out.